Keywords aren't enough. You need a strategy. If you watched last week's video on finding keywords that convert, you'll love today's video because we're going to take those keywords that you found last week and we're going to create a foolproof strategy that will have your traffic soaring. And if you missed last week's video, you can watch it right here. Here's the truth. Finding random keywords is not going to cut it. You need a systematic approach that's going to identify, prioritize, and implement the right keywords in the right places. If you're new here, my name's Tanya. I'm a musician, blogger, passive income, and SEO specialist. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build your own keyword strategy from scratch, including how to prioritize keywords for maximum return on investment, create strategic content clusters that rank for multiple search terms, set realistic timelines, and track what actually matters, not just your rankings. If that sounds valuable, please give this video a quick like. It's going to help push this content out to more people, and let's dive right in. Let me ask you something. Are you currently finding keywords based on what sounds interesting that day? Or maybe you're looking for keywords with a high search volume? If you are, I just want you to know you're not alone. But unfortunately, this approach is like trying to build a house without a blueprint. You might get lucky, but you're probably going to waste a lot of valuable time. Clients often come to me with a massive spreadsheet of random keywords with no organization, no prioritization, and no strategic approach. I then take that huge list of words and help them organize it into a structured, prioritized plan that not only aligns with their business goals, but also helps to create topical authority. A proper keyword strategy needs to align your SEO efforts with your actual business goals. This is going to prevent you from wasting time on low-value content and create a cohesive site structure that Google loves. Plus, it makes your content planning process 10 times easier. The first step in creating your strategy is building a keyword priority matrix. It looks something like this. Value is the potential impact on your business goals. This could be traffic potential, conversion potential, or both. So we're going to do a keyword priority matrix here, and we're going to create 4 different quadrants. We have quick wins, big projects, easy fillers, and time wasters. Quick wins are high value, low difficulty keywords that give you immediate priorities. Keywords that can drive significant results with relatively lower effort. Big projects are high value, high difficulty keywords. These are your long-term targets. They'll require more resources and time, but the payoff can be substantial. Easy fillers are low value, low difficulty, quick content pieces that might not drive major results, but can help build topical relevance. And then finally, time wasters. These are low value, high difficulty. Just avoid these altogether. They're just a super low ROI. Now let me show you how to assess keywords for this matrix. So we're going to take the keyword how to propagate Monstera deliciosa and put it into Ubersuggest. As you can see, this keyword has a search volume of 12,100, so a super high search volume, but it has a very low keyword difficulty of 8. That means this is going to be an easy keyword to rank for. Now, if you scroll down a little further, you can see the search intent here is informational. So this is a quick win to get people to your website. They may not convert into buyers, but they're gonna help build your topical authority. So we're gonna take this keyword and we're gonna go over here and pop it into quick wins. Okay, the next keyword we're gonna take a look at is best indoor plants for beginners. Now, as you can see, this search volume is only 1,000, which is not great, but it's not terrible. But the difficulty is a 58. So this is going to be a lot more difficult to rank for. But as you can see here, the search intent is commercial intent, meaning the people who are searching for this keyword are looking to decide on what to buy. So this could really be a good long-term driver, especially if you're like a flower shop or a plant store, to bring in sales. So this is a great keyword that we're going to go ahead and copy, and we're going to plug this into a big project. It is going to take work to rank for this keyword. You're probably going to have a comprehensive guide, but it is going to help you in the long term make more sales and turn profit. Once you've prioritized your keywords, the next step is organizing them into strategic content clusters. A content cluster consists of a core pillar page covering a broad keyword. Then a variety of long tail keywords relating to the core keyword are used to create similar articles on niche down specific parts of the broad article and then link back to it. So let's take a look at exactly what that looks like. Here's an example of a keyword cluster for a house plant website. We're using indoor plant care guide. And as you can see, this is your main keyword, and then we have a cluster of other topics. So this would be a comprehensive piece of content, and then you would have additional pieces of content: how to water different house plants, best light for indoor plants, houseplant fertilizer, etc. These will link back to this. This guide will link to these, creating an internal link of keyword cluster articles around a main keyword. Now, this structure does three critical things. It signals topical authority to Google, creates a better user experience with local navigation, and spreads ranking power throughout your website. We call that link juice. Now let me show you how to create a content cluster from scratch. First, identify your pillar topic. This should be a broader keyword with decent volume that encapsulates a major topic area for your business. For our plant shop example, let's use indoor plant propagation guide as our pillar. Next, I went into Ubersuggest and found some clusters to go with it. So we're going to create sub-pillars from our pillar page: propagation methods, plant-specific guides, and troubleshooting. After that, I'm going to take it a step further with keyword clusters: water propagation methods for houseplants, soil propagation techniques for indoor plants, air layering, advanced propagation method. And then finally, you could go ahead and break that up into further supporting clusters. Now, if you did that and made a comprehensive guide, then did 3 sub-pillar guides, and each of those have 3 keyword cluster guides, and then each of those have the super low-hanging fruit, those supporting clusters, then you're going to come up with a total of 37 pieces of content that are going to all link here and link within each other, building topical authority around indoor plant propagation. Now, when planning your clusters, make sure your pillar content is genuinely comprehensive. Each cluster page should have a distinct focus and not be duplicate content. You need to create strong internal linking between the related pages and update your pillar page as you continue to add content clusters. I suggest starting with 1 to 2 complete clusters instead of a variety of partial ones. So let's talk about some realistic expectations for gaining momentum, because anyone who tells you SEO is going to have you ranking #1 in Google in 4 to 6 weeks, they're lying. Seriously question them, move on. That's not the way SEO works. Generally, if you're dealing with a low volume, long tail keyword, you're going to start seeing results in 1 to 3 months. Medium difficulty, 3 to 6 months, and those high difficulty keywords are going to take 6 or more months to start ranking for. Now, this timeline assumes that you are consistently publishing high quality comprehensive content and that your website has some decent technical SEO fundamentals. You also need to be building backlinks, especially for competitive keywords. Now, the final piece of your keyword strategy is tracking metrics, but the problem is people track the wrong metrics. Rankings are great, they are still relevant and important, but rankings are not your end goal. Organic views are far more important than rankings. How many people are finding your website organically on Google? And then you want to look at your click-through rate. They're finding you on Google. Are they actually clicking through to your website? Next, look at your bounce rate. Are they staying on your website or immediately moving off? If they bounce within a couple of seconds from your website, that's indicative that your website is not hitting the mark and they're looking for better value elsewhere. And then finally, conversions. Are you selling your product? Are you making the affiliate sale? Whatever the goal of your website is, are you converting? Because it doesn't matter if you're ranking on #1 of Google if nobody is buying, because that is the whole point of your website in the first place. A good keyword strategy is not about collecting a bunch of random keywords. Instead, it's creating a strategic plan that aligns with your business goals. If you want to learn more about SEO in general, watch this video. And if you're really serious about boosting your SEO and getting seen in the online space, check out my membership, Creative SEO. I'll link it in the description below. And until next time, peace out.